of Jesus the Christ. I want to say thank you for that. I stand with you in honoring the legacy of our Lord and Savior this week. And I'm proud to be in the number. Actually, I need all the help I can get to reflect on, make sense of, and even articulate the mind of God and His Son during this time. I see Passion Week as a time to feel. And unlike most, I work hard not to feel. But every time I enter this week, year after year, I realize that it's literally the only time set aside to feel and ultimately understand God through Jesus. I suspect that we don't have the capacity to understand all of who God is without the sacrifice of His Son. You might ask yourselves, why Proverbs? Why go there during this week of mourning, grieving, feeling? Where is wisdom's role in Passion Week? For me, it makes total sense. The older I get, the wiser I want to be. My dad was considered a very wise man. And while my father was alive, I didn't honor his wisdom. I want to make up for that. I really do. And I believe that we're called to that. And as I look out, I trust that there are many, many wise people in this room. So, wisdom's role should never be forgotten in any context. It should always be embraced and looked upon and never questioned. How do we make sense of God's story? A story that is still incomplete, right? Aren't we living epistles? Aren't we still carrying on the story of God and who God is and what God does and how God shows up in this world?
Absolutely.
But in this slice in time, how do we access and exercise the wisdom of the cross? How do we do it? And so I'm asking you, I'm seeking answers today more than I'm giving out wisdom. If we needed Christ's act, if our souls so desperately needed the sacrifice of Jesus, if it was enough, then why the cynicism? We are just as cynical today as the folks being called out in the first chapter of Proverbs. We are. Okay, yeah, we are. I'm not going to come up with examples. I just trust that'll resonate with you as it does with me. Why do we refuse the hand of wisdom? In my estimation, the wisdom of the cross doesn't get enough airplay. We have help. We can figure it out. We have help. After all these centuries, we're so caught up in the pain, the shame, the road to Calvary, the thoughts of the bystanders. Some of us are just beginning to realize that it was actually a diverse crowd. Right? I mean, there are a lot of people out there. But when do we ask ourselves, what is the wisdom of the cross? What were we supposed to learn? And how are we supposed to apply that? Well, we have some help. 1 Corinthians says the wisdom of the cross is the power of God.
Yeah.
is the power of God.
Uh-huh.
1 Corinthians 1:8 says, the message of the cross is foolish to those who are perishing. But for those of us who are being saved, I love that one, being saved, not there yet, on our way, right? For those of us that are being saved, it's the power of God.
Yeah, yeah.
What does that mean? If we are to walk in the experience of the cross and all that it means, then we should believe that we can have a miracle-laden, miracle-filled, supernatural, unexplainable impact on that which plagues us.
Wow.
We ought to be having some impact.
That's good. That's good.
Right? The power of God should manifest through us. God gave us God's Son. Who does that? Who does that? We have been offered not just the Son of God, but we've been given power. Power outside of our natural abilities. Because of the wisdom of the cross, we ought to believe we can live in a society that does not practice violence. Because of the wisdom of the cross, we ought to move closer day by day to the elimination of racism.
Preach.
The elimination of homelessness. All of this by the Spirit of the Lord. If we can find substantial similarities between today and the context of the times, the mindset of the people that led Jesus to the cross, if we're just like those people, then I say to you, we have not owned her. We have not, as those of us that are being saved, we've not owned or practiced wisdom. We've not embraced wisdom, and our power is not very influential. But hope doesn't call in a reservation. It doesn't. In the restaurant of hope, there are always seats at the table.
Okay.
The place is set, and the feast is abundant. We have to eat wisdom and be nourished so that we can exercise, employ, extend, and give away the power of God. A power that heals. A power that walks counterculture. And a power that saves. God bless your days on this earth.
Amen.